Recording. Hey everybody, so we're here at Cahokia Monk's Mound, and I decided that we actually were going to do it last Tuesday, but they were closed due to COVID. They're now open, and I always know that whenever things are going on or whatever the case may be, the best thing in a trial, a test, or whatever is going on, you always want to go to higher ground. And so I figured at a time, we could be walking, at a time when um, my body is in the most pain, uh, would be a time to kind of push myself to go to higher ground, because it's always, if you do something when it's most difficult, when it's easy, it's nothing. So what I'm wanting you all to do, those that can, I'm not trying to put anybody in a bind or put anybody in a situation, but if you are needing to forgive, you're needing to release some condemnation, you're needing to regroup, you're needing to or wanting to, well, I'm gonna say needing because I need to do this. You're needing to um, overcome some areas in your life, your walk with God, whatever the case may be. Um, this is where you want to find yourself. You got to go to higher ground. You got to go higher. You can't see if you stay low. You can't. Hallelujah. You can't see. You won't be able to see above. You won't be able to. You got to. Watchmen have to be above so that they can see. If you right on the same level as the situations or whatever the case may be, you'll never move from there. You'll go low. You can go lower if you're not careful. And so while we're walking, um, I just thought it would be necessary. You know, sometimes you find yourself where it's like you complaining or you think something is difficult, but sometimes you just need to not look over the fence to try to see if somebody's grass is greener, but sometimes you realize, sometimes all of us, it'll do us good to take a trip to the hospital, take a trip um, to the prison, or take a trip to the cemetery, and you'll see some of the very things that you murmur and complain about, some of the very things that you think your situation is just this or is that. Somebody else's situation is way worse than yours, and they not even complaining. And so again, this is not a ploy or no kind of tactic to bring glory to the particular test that I'm going through, but to give God all the glory in that. No matter what, no matter what, Jesus is always and will always be in total control. And that's where I hang my hat. That's where I hang my hope. That's where I hang my faith. Because faith is now, hope is tomorrow. And so here we are now. And I'm getting ready to walk up. And so with that being said, here I go. Here are the steps. So my goal is to get to the top, to higher ground. That's what it's about. I'm gonna try to not gonna talk as much, preserve my energy.
Well, you don't go without us.
My family is here. That's still weeds. Look, they brought attention to something. Look at this, y'all. Look at these flowers. What you might think are flowers, but they weeds. See, Sometimes you gotta be careful. Yes, a gango.
They going taller than the grass.
Yeah,
They still dead.
they weeds. Weeds that ain't grass. Some of it look like it, but it's weeds. What you finna run? Oh, I'm not running. Just so much insight. Just like as Ray dealt with the undesirable situations, the things that aren't beautiful, the things that aren't pleasant to look upon. That's the stuff we shy away from. That's the stuff because a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people don't want to deal with it. We want all the glorified stuff. Wouldn't it be something if when people testify, what about testifying while you right in the middle of something? How about that? No, we want to wait till I got the car, look, I got the house. But we don't want people to see us when we broke, complaining and saying, why God ain't doing it for me? What's wrong with me? Why me? But we'll make sure, we'll make sure that when we think it's a beautiful moment, we done got our hair done on borrowed money, got our nails done on borrowed money, testifying on borrowed time, somebody else's words, somebody else's blood, sweat, and tears, but for the sake of us looking good. You see that? Somebody had to be made ugly for you to even look good, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Ah, we at the top. Here's my sidekick. Good old Faith. It ain't no surprise that Faith is still right next to me. Her name says it all. But charity, love is right behind me. Motivation. So we at the top. But here's the thing about getting to the top. You still got to go back down. You still got to go back down. Everybody want people to see them on top. Everybody want people to take the pics, do the photo shoot. Everybody want everybody to know. Now, when all other stuff was going on, you didn't have nothing. You didn't want nobody taking up, don't take no picture. When you was wearing your bonnet everywhere, when you was wearing house shoes and pajamas everywhere, and somebody had to tell you it was poverty. When you was still trying to get somebody to buy your food stamps. When you still, you know, in a poverty mindset. You don't want nobody to know that. You don't want nobody to know that. You still in and out of relationships with men that treat you like dogs or women that treat you like dogs. You want nobody to know that. Oh, but when we think we get on the mountain, when we think we get on the mountain, we want to, like up here. I'm up here, I'm on the mountain now. I'm at the top, look at the people down there. Oh, a smaller room at the top. There's a prime example. Oh, phone overheating. The phone is overheating because we done got too high up.